Okay, so I have a new plan, simply because what I'm doing right now is not working for my shins, and I'm getting a bit stressed because the race is in about a month, and I've only ran 10 kilometers at most, so I need to step up. So my change of plan is basically change the type of load that I'm doing. So how can you do that? You can change frequency, how frequently you run in the week. You can do slower pace or lower distance. So based on this, my change of plan is basically more frequent workouts but less intense. So I'm gonna aim for like 5 kilometers at least. We'll see how it feels, but I start with around 5 kilometers and slower pace, but then I do it more frequent in the week. 3 times would be nice, so I'm gonna try that. I'll just see how that works out, how that feels, because I need to do something different, I feel. So yeah, today, right now actually, I'm going for the 5 kilometer run, and I think it will be fine. Yeah, I'm hoping this plan works out better. Two kilometers. A lot of rocks here. I need to be careful. Look at this view. Super nice. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty rough. It hurts as soon as I take a stride. Before the run, I didn't feel much, but as soon as I take that first stride, I instantly feel it. It hurts, and it makes it really rough to run. Anyways, I did the workout. I just need to rest. I'm gonna put some ice on it. Hopefully it'll help. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks. So after resting for a full week, finally my shin splints doesn't hurt. So I'm going for a run. A short one, of course. I wanna build up my strength again. Even though it's stressful, the race is closing in. I don't want to hurt myself any further. But I'll try to do short runs and build up the frequency of training sessions. So let's go. 3:30 kilometers done. 3.3. Feels pretty good. Let's keep going. So the run actually felt pretty good. At least much better than my last run. I could feel the shin splints a little bit in the beginning, but it went away pretty quickly. So that's nice. Very nice. I feel like I'm on a path of recovery. So that feels very good. Hopefully I can try to run more this week. But anyways, on the topic of injury or shin splints, I feel like I can give a couple of tips. So obviously, one tip: if you start running or any training, even if you've trained before at a certain level, always take it easy in the beginning, because that's my mistake. That's my mistake. I've done a half marathon before, and I thought that I could easily get back to that level, and I went out too hard, and then I get injured. So that's a big mistake. Always start easy and progressively, slowly build up to get a feel for where you're at, what's your training level, where you challenge yourself without getting injured. So that's my first tip. And a second tip, maybe not a huge tip, but it can definitely help if you're already injured especially in your legs, like muscular or structural, like in your joints, and that is to run on softer ground, for example grass, because the softer ground will absorb each step, and so you get a lower load on your joints, on your muscles. The thing with softer ground is also that it will absorb the force that you applied to the ground, so it will become harder for you to run. So if you're in a race, maybe it's not optimal to go on grass, go on asphalt. You get better grip, the ground doesn't absorb your force. So yeah, hopefully it helps. I'll see you soon. So today is Saturday, and it's exactly 3 weeks until the race, and it's a little bit stressful. Of course, I'm only doing 5 kilometer runs, and I'm gonna do 21 kilometers. In 3 weeks, I might be able to bring the length of my workouts up a little bit, hopefully above 10 kilometers. But I'm likely going to have to do this race with pain. Yeah, it sucks a little bit, but what can you do? I just gotta adapt, focus on every workout, do my best, and hopefully it'll be fine. So today I'm doing 5 kilometers, hopefully more. I'll try to do more, but we'll see how it feels. Right now it feels really good, almost zero pain. I can feel it maybe a little bit. Let's go, let's do this. So that's 6 kilometers. Felt pretty well. I don't look very tired right now because it was a while ago. I've been walking for a while because I stopped quite far from where I live. But yeah, sorry for the background noise. There's some sort of event close nearby. But anyways, the run felt good. Shins don't hurt, so that's very nice. I even felt like I could run further. Run 6 kilometers. I could probably run 7, 8, but I don't wanna risk it. Let's just do slow progression. Also, I was getting close to the hill of death, as I mentioned in my last video. As I mentioned before, I want to try to do longer distances. I feel like it's necessary before the race. At the same time, it might be risky to do that. As I was walking here, I thought that, yeah, it might be risky to run, but I can always walk. Like, just reduce the load even further, but do longer distances. I think in my state, it's probably definitely beneficial for me to do some hikes. So I might try that. Also, something else that I want to do is do intervals. Intervals is very beneficial to increase your VO2 max, and I did that when I trained for my last race, and I felt it was very, very beneficial. So I want to do that. For those of you who don't know what VO2 max is, it's essentially a measurement of the amount of oxygen your body can use during intense workout. And so the higher VO2 max you have, the more oxygen your lungs, heart and muscles can use, so you perform better. So it would be nice to do that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this workout affects my injury. If it gets worse, then, well, it's probably gonna get worse. But we'll see how much worse. Yeah, the event is getting crazy now, so very loud. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.